As Mick said, last night the House passed a bipartisan bill with 230 votes. The president stands ready to sign that bill to keep the government functioning and afloat. It appears, unfortunately, that Senate Democrats are entrenched in forcing a shutdown. I think that there's obviously a lot of hypocrisy in this town. I think there's some ironies to point out. As the director said, Nancy Pelosi a couple years ago called them, quote, "I call them legislative arsonists," in referring to those who were voting for a shutdown at the time, commenting that they're there to burn down what we should be building up in terms of investments in education and scientific research. Chuck Schumer had said at the time, it's sort of like this. Someone goes into your house, takes your wife and children hostage, and then says, let's negotiate over the price of your house. In essence, that's the same tactic they're deploying. Last night, I'm sure many of you know, y'all asked Senator Feinstein her position, and she said that if the government shut down, people will die. And as a follow-up question, how's she going to vote? She said she hasn't decided yet. People are going to die. I don't know how I'm going to vote on this. So here we are. I think the reality is that this is not about policy. It's about politics. As Mick said, we're not familiar with anything in this CR that Democrats are opposing. In fact, they champion and support the CHIP program. This will reauthorize it for 6 years. I believe new study says there are 9 million children now getting health insurance through that program. The reality is that we will jeopardize payments for our military and our troops and those serving on the front line of our country, both at Customs and Border Patrol, ICE, those who are trying to protect our borders and protect our country. This is a serious issue. We are frustrated, obviously, because Mick's job is to submit a budget to Congress. Let's keep that in perspective. Mick does that in February. Congress has months to complete appropriations process. The fiscal year ends on September 30th. We're now in mid-January. It is frustrating to all of us that we're in this position. But what's unclear is what is it that Democrats are asking in order to get out of a shutdown? It seems that they are just hell-bent on getting to a shutdown. We are anxious to make sure that our troops and those serving on the front lines of our country continue to get paid.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.